it is literally completely pointless to try and measure yourself up to egotistical standards, and let me explain why. Because once you truly start to open up your mind and realize that all of these egotistical standards were, one, they were made by man, and two, they're made to make you feel even more insecure about yourself, you're gonna start realizing that you don't need to follow these egotistical standards at all, because they're not even actually real standards. They're just man-made concepts made by man who apparently think that they're God or something. And what I mean by egotistical standards is, for example, like there's a standard for like boys or girls on how you express yourself through the way that you dress, how you express yourself through the way that you talk. Like, these are all egotistical standards because of the fact that we have been programmed to believe that you have to dress a certain way, that you have to talk a certain way in order to fit in with the crowd and to conform with other people. I'm not necessarily saying that this is a bad thing, but it's grown to the point where it's actually become a bad thing, because people will literally become so insecure and almost damn near kill themselves because they want to abide to these standards and laws, because they think that these standards and egotistical standards were made by God, and really they were made by men that think that they're God. But we ultimately just need to start realizing that, bro, at the end of the day, you will never be able to truly satisfy everybody, bro. Like, it is literally the plain and simple truth. You will never be able to truly satisfy everybody. So why don't you just abide by your own standards? Because continuing to abide by these egotistical standards will literally be the end of you. And there are just so many different egotistical standards that we unconsciously abide by that we don't even realize that we're constantly following. And because people are cursing you out and doing all these things to judge you because you're not following these egotistical standards, now you want to follow them and you feel like you don't fit in. For an example, the way that you talk, the way that you dress, like, if you don't abide by these certain things, people will judge you, people will call you crazy, people will curse you out, and people will just call you stupid and dumb because of the fact that you didn't decide to abide by these egotistical laws. And because of the fact that you're not actually abiding by these egotistical standards, now you feel like you actually have to, because subconsciously you've been programmed to have to abide by these egotistical standards. But even when you do abide by them, people will literally still judge you for it. Like, this is truly what I've realized in my life. Like, I've always been somebody that has always tried to fit in with the crowd, that has always tried to do things that fit in with the crowd and the people that are around me. But then I truly started to open up my mind and realize, like, bro, like, people will never be satisfied. Like, literally never. Like, people will never be satisfied, and you'll never be able to truly satisfy everyone. So just do what you want, because you'll never be able to truly satisfy everyone anyway. So, bro, what's the point? Fuck it. Abide by your own egotistical laws. Abide by your own standards. See, like, look, bro, like, for me, right? Like, bro, this is what I'm wearing right now. I do not give a fuck. Like, listen, I'm wearing, like, a sweater, a t-shirt, a hoodie, a t-shirt, and then some sweatpants, bro. Like, this is what I wear every day. If you don't like it, okay, cool. But I'm not about to, dress a certain way just because of the fact that you told me that you don't like the way that I dress. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to follow an egotistical standard on how to dress just because of the fact that you told me that you don't like the way I dress. Like, either way, even if I dress a certain way, like, even if I decide to dress differently, wear more expensive clothes, like, I'll never be able to satisfy everyone. So, honestly, just wear what you want. And it's even funnier because of the fact that people will literally judge you and criticize you and make fun of you for things that you literally have no control over. I'm gonna use myself as an example. Like, I always used to get made fun of for my skin pigmentation, but then I realized, like, bro, like, why am I feeling insecure about this if I never, like, first of all, I never truly dislike my skin. I'm only feeling this way because of other people's thoughts and opinions on the way that I look. Like, if you don't like my skin pigmentation, if you think I'm too dark, okay, cool. I can't control how you think about my skin pigmentation. But, bro, I'm not about to sit here and be insecure because of the fact that a couple of people decided that I look too black, I look too dark. Like, okay, like, I can't control that, nigga. Like, what you want me to do? Like, and this honestly applies to not just dressing, but just anything in general. If I'm over here satisfying the people around me, but I'm never truly satisfying myself inside, then what's the point? Like, I'm literally over here trying to satisfy others, but I'm not even satisfied with the way that I look or dress or talk myself because of the fact that you decided to keep on following these egotistical standards. And I'm telling you right now, the more you continue to follow them and chase them, the more that it will actually be the end of you, because people will never truly be satisfied with whatever that you do, whatever change that you make in your life, whether if it's the way that you talk, whether if it's the way that you get money, whether if it's the way that you dress. People will never, ever truly be satisfied. So it's actually important to just feel satisfied within first. So you need to apply and abide by your own very standards, because the more that you start to follow these egotistical standards, the more that it will actually be the end of you. Because you're gonna be out here trying to constantly compare yourself to others, not even realizing or understanding that the people that you're trying to compare yourself to are also abiding by these egotistical standards. People are so caught up in their ego, but that's fine. You still do things your own way and not their way. Like, who cares if they're gonna judge you, bro? Just do it. Who cares? Like, I do what I want, and you should as well. You should abide by your own very standards. The difference between me and you is you're abiding by the standards of somebody else. I'm abiding by my own very standards. You need to abide by your own standards so that you can actually become your own person and feel satisfied within. Most people literally even have to end up committing suicide because of the fact that they are so insecure, because of the fact that they keep on having to follow, not even have to, but they keep on feeling forced to follow these egotistical standards. And I'm making this video to let you know, bro, don't let that be you. Make your own standards and follow and abide by your own standards. Don't let people pick and choose for you. But hey, I'm gonna end the video off that. It is low-key dark as hell in here, I know, because the sun has set, but hey, I'm gonna end the video off that. I hope y'all enjoyed, and that's K1S, and I'm out.